Need a chisel and a hammer.
Come on, let's go.
Go where?
Pineville. Let's head for Pineville.
Pineville south. I don't go south.
I see a little girl in Pineville. If she's still there, we get this broke. Now, come on.
And then what? I'm a strange colored man in a white south town. How long you think before they pick me up?
Get off my back. I ain't married to you. Now, what do I care? Come on.
You married to me, all right, Joker. And here's the ring. But I ain't going south on no honeymoon now. We going north.
Hey there, movie gang. Welcome back to Lights, Camera, Classics, your ultimate source for all things classic cinema, and of course, iconic legends who've paved the way. I'm your host, Movie Man Gary, and today I'm diving deep into the extraordinary life and career of one of Hollywood's most groundbreaking actors, and my mom's favorite actor when she was alive, Sidney Poitier. Now, if you're a movie buff or someone who just appreciates trailblazers, you're in for a treat. I'll be shining a special spotlight on his unforgettable role in A Raisin in the Sun. So stick around and let's do this. All right, let's rewind a bit. Sidney Poitier was born on February 20th, 1927 in Miami, Florida, but he grew up in the Bahamas. His journey to stardom wasn't exactly a walk in the park. Picture this, a young, ambitious Poitier moves to New York City with just $3 in his pocket. He takes on odd jobs and even sleeps in a bus station, all while honing his craft and chasing his dream of becoming an actor. Talk about hustle, right? Now, let's fast forward to the 1950s. Poitier's breakthrough role comes in 1950 with the film No Way Out, where he plays a doctor treating a racist patient.
What's it about?
For the prison ward. Shot in the leg, both of them. I caught them sticking up a gas station. A couple of two for a nickel tough guys.
Hey, officer, will you bend down for a minute? I want to polish a badge.
You sure you hit this one in the leg only?
Right over the knee, one shot.
And what's it to you? Clean that up. Where's your mop?
Take him away.
Hey, Mac, I thought this was a hospital. You got mixed up. We're at the Cotton Club.
This role was just the beginning of a career that would challenge and change Hollywood's portrayal of black characters. But it was in 1963 that Sidney Poitier made history by becoming the first black actor to win an Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in Lilies of the Field. This wasn't just a win for Poitier. It was a monumental moment for black actors everywhere.
What you got there? Proverbs 1:4. Cast in thy lot amongst us, let us all have one purse. Look, I am a poor man. I've got to work for wages. Now, I can't work for...
Matthew, chapter 6. 2, 8, 2, 9.
Matthew chapter 6, 2, 8, 2, 9.
Schmidt, read it in English.
Why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. Yet I say unto you, not even Solomon in all his glories was arrayed as one of these.
Consider the lilies.
But today, we're putting the spotlight on a role that was as powerful as it was groundbreaking, Walter Lee Younger in A Raisin in the Sun. The film, released in 1961, is based on Lorraine Hansberry's acclaimed play and deals with the themes of racial discrimination, family dynamics, and the pursuit of dreams. Poitier's portrayal of Walter Lee, a struggling young father trying to better his family's circumstances, was nothing short of phenomenal. He brought a depth and authenticity to the character that resonated with audiences then and continues to do so today.
Hey!
What's that he wants to do?
Go carry groceries after school to supermarket.
Well, let him go. It's good for him to be business-minded.
I have to. She won't give me the 50 cents.
Why not?
Because we don't have it.
What do you tell the boy things like that for? Here you go, son.
Thanks, Daddy.
In fact, here's another 50 cents. Get yourself some fruit or something, or take a taxi cab to school, you know what I mean?
Hot dog!
I think you better get down and go to school, man.
Okay. Bye.
That's my boy. You know what I was thinking about in the bathroom this morning?
I know what you was thinking, and I don't want to hear it again.
About what me and Willie Harris was talking about last night.
Willie Harris is a good-for-nothing loudmouth.
Anybody who talked to me has got to be a good-for-nothing loud. Charlie Atkins was a good-for-nothing loudmouth, too, wasn't he? When he wanted me to go in the dry cleaning business with him. Now he's grossing $100,000 a year. $100,000 a year. Still call him a loudmouth good-for-nothing.
Oh, Walter.
Oh, Walter.
Let's talk about the impact of A Raisin in the Sun. This wasn't just a film, it was a cultural milestone. The story revolves around the younger family who receive a $10,000 insurance check after the death of their father. Each family member has their own dreams and ideas about how to use the money. Walter Lee wants to invest in a liquor store to secure financial stability, but faces numerous obstacles, including racial prejudice. Poitier's performance as Walter Lee is intense and passionate. He captures the frustration, ambition, and desperation of a man who feels trapped by societal limitations.
I mean, you couldn't be on my side that long for nothing.
Walter, please, leave me alone.
Man needs a woman to back him up here.
Walter.
Mama would listen to you, and you know she listens to you more than you do me and Benny. She thinks more of you. Look, all you got to do is sit down with her one morning when you're having your coffee and talking about things like you do. Just say kind of easy like that you've been thinking about this little deal Walter Lee's so interested in about the store and all. Just keep sipping away at your coffee like what you're saying ain't that important to you. Before you know it, she's listening good and asking you questions. Then when I come home, I fill in the details.
Walter, please, leave me alone.
Baby, this ain't no fly-by-night operation. I mean, we got this thing figured out, me, Willie, and Bobo.
Bobo?
Yeah. Look, we figured the initial investment on the place to be about $30,000. That's $10,000 apiece. Now, of course, we got to spread around a few hundred so as not to spend your life waiting for them clowns to let your license get approved.
You mean graft?
Don't call it that. Goes to show you how much women know about the world. Baby, don't nothing happen for you in this world unless somebody gets paid off.
Walter, leave me alone. Eat your eggs, you're gonna be cold.
See? The man say to his woman, I got me a dream. She says, eat your eggs, they getting cold. Man say to his woman, help me now to take a hole in this world somehow. And she says, eat your eggs and go to work. I tell you, I gotta change my life because I'm choking to death and all you say to me is eat these eggs.
Walter, that ain't none of our money, and I ain't gonna be harassing your mama about it.
I'm looking in the mirror this morning and I'm thinking I'm 35 years old. I'm married 11 years and I got a boy who's got to sleep in the living room because I got nothing, eh? Nothing to give him but stories. Like on how rich white people live, eh?
Eat your eggs, Walter.
Damn these eggs.
There's a powerful scene where Walter Lee passionately declares his dreams and frustrations to his mother, played by the equally talented Claudia McNeil.
You went to that woman, didn't you?
What woman you talking about?
That woman up the street that takes money from women for doing things that she ain't got.
Did it come?
What are you doing home at this hour? And can't you give people a Christian greeting before you start asking about money?
Made Willie Harris put everything on paper, Mama. The lawyer just looked it over and everything.
Son, I think you ought to have a talk with your wife. Now go on out and leave you alone if you want.
Mama, I can talk to her anytime, Mama.
Son!
Mama, will somebody listen to me today?
I don't allow no yelling in this house, Walter Lee, and you know it. And there ain't gonna be no investing in no liquor stores. And I do not aim to have to speak on it again.
But, Mama, you haven't even looked at it. You haven't even looked at it. You haven't even looked at it and you don't even have to speak on it again? Well, you tell that to my boy tonight when you put him to sleep on the living room couch. You tell it to him in the morning when his mother goes out of here to take care of somebody else's kids. And tell it to me when we want some curtains or some drapes and you sneak out of here and go work in somebody's kitchen. All I want is to make a future for this family. All I want is to be able to stand in front of my boy like my father never was able to do to me and tell him that he'll be somebody in this world besides a servant and a chauffeur. Huh? You tell me that, huh?
It also starred such notable black actors as Ruby Dee, Diana Sands, Ivan Dixon, and Louis Gossett Jr. The raw emotion Poitier brings to the role is a testament to his incredible talent and dedication to authentic storytelling. What makes Poitier's performance so iconic is how he humanized Walter Lee. He didn't just play a character, he embodied the struggles and aspirations of many black men during that era.
Look at me.
I'm looking at you. And you're a good-looking boy. You got a job, a fine wife, a son.
A job. Now, I open and close car doors all day. I drive a man around in his limousine and I say, yes, sir, and no, sir, and shall I take the drive, sir? Mama, that ain't no kind of a job. That ain't nothing at all. I don't even know if I can make you understand.
Understand what, baby?
Well, sometimes it's like I can see my future just stretched out in front of me, my whole future. A big, blank, empty space full of nothing, just hanging at the edge of my days waiting for me, Mom.
Beyond A Raisin in the Sun, Poitier's career is a treasure trove of groundbreaking roles. Films like In the Heat of the Night and Guess Who's Coming to Dinner tackled issues of racism and social justice head-on, with Poitier's performances often serving as the beating heart of these stories. He wasn't just an actor, he was a catalyst for change in an industry that desperately needed it. Let's not forget Poitier's off-screen contributions. He quietly became a damn good director, too. Anybody remember Stir Crazy with Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor? Poitier was also an author and a diplomat, and his efforts in the civil rights movement were significant. He worked alongside other icons like Martin Luther King Jr., using his platform to advocate for equality and justice. In 2009, he was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Barack Obama, a testament to his enduring impact on both the arts and society. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate the legacy of Sidney Poitier. He broke barriers, shattered stereotypes, and paved the way for future generations of actors. His role in A Raisin in the Sun remains a shining example of his incredible talent and commitment to telling powerful, authentic stories. So, next time you watch one of his films, remember the journey, the struggles, and the triumphs of this legendary figure. That's all for today's episode of Lights Camera Classic. Thanks for tuning in and celebrating the life and legacy of Sidney Poitier with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep shining, stay inspired, and remember.
Virgil, that's a funny name for a nigger boy that comes from Philadelphia. What do they call you up there?
They call me Mr. Tibbs.